are the next morning, dropping into Thai Valley. You can definitely see the smoke on the camera. I don't think it's at any level of containment. We'll get down into Thai Valley and see exactly where. Hop in, and that Deschutes Canyon is incredibly smoky this morning. So I'm jamming up to see kind of. I was up here pretty late. I was up here till about midnight last night, checking stuff out, kind of watching the firefighting efforts, and I'll be curious to see where the fire has moved to overnight. If I'll even be able to see it. The smoke is very, very, very thick. And the smoke has settled down into the valley of Thai. Drive like, bad to hell. People just have no common sense anymore. There it is. Yeah, I can't see the hillside. Not at all. So straight ahead, that was the big hillside in there. And that's the one I was kind of showing last night. It was burning. And really can't see that. I'm going to see if I can't get up here, make the right, and take the road down to the lower access road. That should take me right next to some areas that burned yesterday. Have not seen any firefighting dudes. I'm sure they're somewhere. And then I did drive up on the grade heading to Wamak, and it is a big L-shaped fire. So I was able to see a different parts of the fire up on the grade last night. I did do a short video. If you're interested, just find that short, and then you'll be able to see the shape of the overall of the fire. It's a very big one. That's probably making it difficult to fight. So I don't see any firefighting vehicles here. I'm going to make this right-hander, and you might be able to see some of this scorched side of the road here. I'm curious if it's still burning towards the Deschutes. See, that's all burnt. The farmer's got his sprinklers, irrigation on, which pretty much stopped it there. Oh, it got really close to that house. Oh, wow. Didn't look like it got the house, but holy cow. And there's a rig there. Might be stuck. It got really close to these folks' place too. Have not heard anything come across on the radio that I was hearing last night. That might have just been some local chatter. Local firefighters. There's that mama deer with her 2 fawns that I saw yesterday. Like they made it. Let's come around this corner and see how far it might have gone. Turn my headlights on. It's pretty apocalyptic out here right now. So it looks like it didn't come down this way to the road, and it's too smoky to see up that hillside. Get close to that house, which is good. It's so hazy I can't see if it's still burning up top. on the, I think it's called My Watch or Watch app, it showed it's still burning on this side of 197. No, I don't see anything. It either went up over the top or they were able to snub it out last night. It looked like it was going pretty good last night. Well, I'm going to get up here somewhere and find a safe spot to turn around and head back towards the time. Maybe I'll head up the grade and see if I can't see. There's a good vantage point on the grade to be able to see the whole valley. I think we might be SOL on seeing anything just because of how dense this smoke is. The smoke, I think it's called the AQI, was up over 400, so which is in that realm of you're only supposed to be out in it for like 10 minutes or something. So it's incredibly dense. Yeah, I could probably flip her around here. The big shoulder here. Oh, but there's a better spot up there. There we go. That's what we want. We want a nice, good, safe spot. Turn around. If we can't see where this bugger is moved. It was moving pretty steadily last night. I was out till midnight. The efforts were continuing well until after I called it. I went back home. My neighbor has some evacuation members at his house, which is unfortunate. Hopefully they did not lose anything. Smoke is just settling. When I drove here from Maupin, once I got up on top, they call kind of the flat or Juniper Flat, there wasn't any smoke, but the smoke is settling in the canyons. It's settling on the valley of Ty Valley. And then the Deschutes, unfortunately the Deschutes Canyon is very heavy smoked in right now. Still have not heard any reports of structures being lost. Which I might have lost my... Oh, there it goes. There's my live stream. You know, you guys should feel proud of me. I just figured this out last night, being able to live stream with the GoPro through my phone. But it is completely reliant upon how strong the cell reception is. I lost it briefly there, so I don't know what it's going to do when I lose the signal in the middle of the stream. But I will definitely find out when I go to rewatch this. So, but here's the... Now this house, it got pretty close. I looked at buying that house a couple of years ago. They got very close here. It's not... You probably can't see it because of the smoke and whatnot, but that fire got within 20 yards probably of that dude's house and structures. It got close. Very close. I don't know. Let's maybe sneak up a little bit up towards... I don't see any lights or ODOT things like I saw last night, so let's get up and see Ty Ridge, see what Ty Ridge is like, and maybe get some footage for everyone. And I will lose reception at Ty Ridge, so hopefully we'll see what this GoPro does with it would be a mystery with all that's burned. See there. road must be open. I haven't seen any signs saying, you know, road closed or anything. There is another spot up a little further. Let me go up there and just get a little bit more footage. Another guy doing the same thing there, taking some photos. Well, I didn't fully get the other side. But definitely got it some. I'm gonna call it good. I gotta get to work this morning still. I just wanted to shoot up and see what the status was. So it's pretty much out of sight from where I can get. And I have not heard anything on the radio. Flip around here and head back to town. Hopefully this live stream like buffers, because I've lost service. So hopefully I don't have to like put it onto the editing software and upload it that way. Hopefully it buffers, uploads it when it reconnects. Maybe that's how it does it. I have no clue. So it definitely looks like the firefighters worked through the night, trying to get this under control. I have since canceled our float trip that we were supposed to do. Just not because of the fire, just because of the air quality. We don't want to go float for, you know, 3 nights, 4 days and smoke this thick. It would take like 10 years off of our lives. Another shot of the firefighter operations. Those were some pretty tired looking dudes. Cows are still happy. They have a little bit of green to munch on. And so it's burning up Shady Brook up that direction. Oh, there's a big old deer just crossed in front of me. A big old buck. That was pretty cool. Hopefully you guys got to see him. Still had the velvet on his horns. That's the town of Ty Valley there. Looks like they were able to defend it pretty good. You know, it's pretty green around Ty Valley. Not a lot of real burnable fuel. So that's definitely good news. Hopefully this there goes the live stream. So hopefully this buffers and uploads. So it was going a few minutes. So I'm heading away from the fire now, heading back home. But I did want to show you kind of a High Creek on 197, and I'll be crossing the White River here momentarily. Just for people so they can have a reference of where I'm at. So I'm 8 miles from Ogden, heading up the hill, getting up on the flat, and you can already see the air quality changing and the smoke dissipating. There's a shot of the multi-valley. What you can see anyways. You can see the rapid change in the smoke density. As I get up the hill, the old truck doesn't like to work too hard, so we're putting up the hill. We'll get there eventually. Or I guess I should say, I don't like to work the old truck too hard. Here's a shot looking back at the time. Sorry for the wind noise, but I've ordered some DJI mics and they just haven't got here yet to help improve the audio of the videos. The smoke is just too dense. I couldn't tell where the fire line was. You know, I'm assuming they didn't get it out up on that hill just because it's so steep, and maybe someone can educate me, but I'm not sure they do air operations at night or not. I didn't see any happen last night when I was watching, so I'd have to say they must not. It's probably too dangerous. So now we're up on the flat.